Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, sorry I've been away for a while. Had to get some stuff straightened out. But now I'm back, and hopefully can get some more content out for you guys going forward. Now, every time I look at this ugly woman, I am reminded that there are some very ugly people out there. But looking at her right now, I'm reminded that there might be a little bit of justice in this world too, going forward. You see, as many of you know, I am strictly against watching Aquaman 2 because of her presence most likely being in the film. But some interesting news has come down the pipe, and it might actually open up Warner Brothers, who have a very bad image problem right now, to a whole lot of problems going forward, especially if they continue to try to hide her involvement in this film. So, yeah, a lawsuit against Universal Pictures could set a precedent for Warner Brothers to be sued for keeping Amber Heard in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. This is by J.B. Augustine. Shout out to you, buddy. So yeah, the backlash against Warner Brothers for not firing Amber Heard when they had the chance could continue to haunt them in civil court. However, a case against another studio has to be decided first. Universal Pictures is being sued in California in a class action complaint over false advertising concerning who would be in a film when, they weren't. As shared by, or in the filing document by YouTube pundit That Umbrella Guy, with his viewers, a plaintiff is suing Universal Studios because of a film rented on Amazon. Yesterday, the film is called, and what was missing from it. The plaintiff believed Blade Runner 2049 actress Ana de Armas was in the 2019 comedy about a world without Beatles music board on the trailer. Little did they know that Ana de Armas and the subplot of her character Roxanne were cut from the movie. All that remains is a shot of her in the trailer and her face appearing in a photograph at the beginning. By the time the plaintiff discovered this deception, he'd already rented the movie and now seeks damages for his $3.99 going to waste. So, yeah, there's the thumbnail by That Umbrella Guy. According to this case, he suffered injury in fact and lost money due to a false, misleading, and deceptive trailer. Apparently, this guy has a real hard-on for Ana de Armas. Normally, the studios defend themselves with a free speech protection, but they allege Universal engaged in unfair competition via unfair, deceptive, untrue, or misleading advertising. You know, I have been saying it for a while, maybe not on streams and videos, but there is a lot of trailers out there that show you one thing and give you a completely different product, like Avengers Infinity War, where they had the Hulk and Iron Man and all them running towards the screen. Turns out Hulk wasn't in, or that scene never existed, you know? But yeah, continuing on. That is to say, they committed unlawful business practices by misrepresenting and omitting facts. Oof. The second claim is where things get intriguing to Tug. That Umbrella Guy. Tug is what they call him for short. The suit brings up California False Advertising Law, FAL, which prohibits corporations from inducing the public with intent to enter into obligations that dispose of personal property. Basically, duping and stealing from customers apply to all forms of advertising in print and on the internet. The structure of deception doesn't matter. Maryland, named in the lawsuit, and other states have laws like this that cover news reports, press releases, and PR. In short, Getting you to spend money on something not there or not clarified, says Tugg, can get them sued. Why Warner should be worried about this case is if Universal loses, Warner Brother and other companies become liable for their practices. Tugg observes Warner in acting deceptively in real time by failing to come clean about Amber Heard and why she, exposed as a liar in a court of law, still has a job and her ex-husband, Johnny Depp, does not. The studio also isn't completely upfront about how much of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom she is in, if at all. That is why I have stated that I will not watch the film until I hear an official statement of whether or not she is in this movie. Because I have heard rumors that she is in the movie and they are keeping her in a final draft of the film. So yeah, I won't watch the film if she is in it. And if they try running trailers that suggest she isn't in it, that can be construed as false advertisement, is basically what this is. Based on varying testimony, including her own and that of former DC Films president Walter Hamada, her return as Mera was either pared down or not that big to begin with. Other reports and rumors claim she has had screen time added, which could be bad should the court rule in favor of the plaintiff in the Universal case. Warner could become subject to a class action suit subsequently filed by people who went to see the new Aquaman and either hoped Heard wasn't in it or expected she wasn't. The company would then be liable for damages and restitution of all that money spent on tickets, costing upwards of $20 in some places, if not more. Is that the price for lying? Do you think so? Answer in your own words. So yes, I do think that that is actually a wonderful thing to do. I hope that precedent goes forward. I hope that Universal loses their case in this specific case. Because if false advertising, which is very hard to prove nowadays, this is going to make false advertising easier to prove. Because now, when all of these videos are put on YouTube, trailer reactions and whatnot, and people are seeing this stuff and expecting one thing and getting another, well, now these movies can be, or these studios can now be sued for false advertising if you are showing one thing and yet the final product isn't the same. You see the trailer for The Flash that they have released, those teasers, those can also be used against them. There is so much going on, folks, and this is extremely interesting, and I am going to be paying attention and reporting on this as we go forward with this. I'm hoping that this thing happens. I'm hoping that Universal loses that case, because you're going to see friggin' Warner Brothers in a buttload of trouble because they kept on pushing Amber Heard and defending this woman, even though she's a known spousal abuser and a known liar, in a court of law. All of that is proven from a court of law. She admits to abusing her husband, she got caught lying several times, and she is a known defamer. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Just wanted to let you all, or update you all on this kind of interesting event. Anyway, you all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share down below. You all know, or let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. Sorry, I totally screwed that up. Anyway, folks, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. Have a wonderful day, and always remember, stay humble.